Hey everyone, Ian here with Immigration Finder. Want to shoot this quick video on Google Tag Manager. Now, Google Tag Manager is an awesome tool, but I'll explain to you what it is. It's one of the many free marketing tools, or it's not even a marketing tool, but it works really well with marketing campaigns. That it's really going to help you categorize things. For example, like a lot of your tools you have, like your Facebook Pixel or Hotjar, or like a chatbot on your site, like Intercom or Drift or something, or really anything that's a piece of code you'd put on your site. You could install it on your site by pasting the code in or getting an individual app, or you can install Google Tag Manager and you can actually just put all those into one bucket, and then it makes it really simple. You can also copy code from this and put it onto like ClickFunnels or whatever funnel builder you're using. So just a quick rundown of this. We're just going to show you how to start the account and do a quick little explanation on it. So I've gone to tagmanager.google.com. You're just going to have to go to there. You will need a Google account for this. And you can also, it can work within your other tools. For example, like if you have Google Analytics, good idea to just make it from your Google Analytics account. Inside Google Analytics, you can actually just click this top function here, the all accounts, and then just click the diamond logo up there. It'll be Tag Manager. And then you can click Get Started, or you can go to tagmanager.google.com. So we're going to click Get Started from here. We're gonna hop in, it's gonna lead you to the same page. Now you have to go in and then just fill everything out. So for example, you can name it account name, so Pilchuk Media Marketing Inc. And we'll just do container name. So set up the container name based on this. You can make different containers for different things, but for example, we'll just do sample account. And what we're gonna do is we're only really using this for web. But if you were, for example, wanting to track what people did on like apps and different things, it's something you can do as well. So we're going to click create. You're going to need to agree to all this service agreement. Good idea to read it. I've read it in the past. Click yes. So now you have all your tags set up. So now like Google's going to give you the tag code to stick in. So you need to stick this into the body, or this into the head and this into the body code of the site you're working with. But that's not necessarily what this guide's about. This guide's just more about setup and everything. But this is where you would get the code, and there's a few other things you can do. But for example, just a quick rundown on Google Analytics here. If you need to invite users, you're going to click Admin, and then you can click User Management, and you can add an administrator right here, for example. For example, you can hop in here and click Add User, then just add them in. If you need them to actually edit things, click Set All. Then you go in here, Edit, Approve, Publish. That way they can actually do things, done. Then if you want them to be an administrator, like actually add people to the account for you, you can do that. You can click Publish right here. Click Administrator if you want to invite them. Just invite the email. So I'll invite pilchukmedia.com, another one of the emails I own. Click Invite. Then this person is going to be invited. They're going to have an invite in there. Another thing you can do is if you want to invite them to the specific container, like I just invited myself to the whole account, you can actually go and invite them to the specific container right here, just like that. So that way, maybe you have a tag manager account that has a bunch of different tags and everything, but you only want a person to be on one container, which is one kind of bucket of code, is to think about it. You can invite them like this, just remove them. Then you can just add them user management. You can hop in there, do the same thing, invite the person up here just by adding in their information. You can do that from right there. Then you just have to choose what exactly you want them to do: approve, edit, read, and publish. And so you could just, you punch in the email. Click invite. And then they're going to be published into there. And if you need to install the code, you can actually install Google Tag Manager like this. That's how you get to the code and everything. And another quick feature too, as well, is if you're checking all this stuff out, there are a few different things you're going to set up in here. You can see those are different things. How you're going to actually use this is you're going to add different things. So you have the tags in here, but each tag is a different snippet of code, for example. So if you click New, Tag Configuration, you'll actually see, for example, what these all are. So you see you have a bunch of different things. You can link, Google Ads, Google Remarketing, Google Optimize, custom HTML, which is how you're going to add in things. They're just custom HTML. There's tons and tons of integrations on here that make it very, very simple, and you're able to paste the code in too. So it's awesome. Like we use Hotjar a lot with our clients. You can sync your LinkedIn pixel to this. You can sync all sorts of stuff, your Pinterest tag to it, Quora pixel, depending on how you're marketing. But really, the possibilities are endless. We install Facebook pixels with this really often, so that way we can, add delays in there and everything. So it's just a quick little rundown on the actual software itself and everything. So with it, what you're going to need to do is actually after you add a tag to things, you're going to have to actually click submit. So for example, if we click new tag, if we actually went in and then added Google Analytics, for example, to this, which we can do, what you're going to do is just click triggering after you add it in there, all pages, click save. Except you're going to need to actually add in a Google Analytics code. You add just new variable, and then you just find the tracking ID by going into Google Analytics and getting it. How you're going to actually doing that is, you're going to head into Google Analytics. I don't want to actually connect this account, but for example, you would go into Analytics, go whatever the demo account is. This is the demo account for the Google Ads training course. You hop into here, get all this stuff set up, save. So what you're going to do is you're going to head in, you're going to go to admin. Then what you're going to do at this point, you're going to go to property settings, and you're going to get this number right here, the tracking ID. You're going to copy that. You can see the tracking info. There's different ways to get to here. We're going to head back to Tag Manager. Yeah, I guess we got to redo that last little bit. Tag configuration. I'm going to go into here, page view, select settings variable, new variable. Then we're just going to paste the tracking ID in there, click save, save, and then save. Oh yeah, so add trigger, and we want page view in there. Well, what we're gonna do is see now, like as geeky and as weird as that seemed, we can do that with all the codes we need to run. So instead of installing a Facebook pixel and Hotjar and a LinkedIn pixel and Google Analytics and everything, you can install that into landing pages and everything with being able to see it. But as you're seeing, like these Google Analytics setting and everything, we have this added in. What we need to do now is to actually publish it to this container. Is you have to click submit. You have to go into here. You can create a version, click publish. I usually skip this, but you're more than welcome to name it. Then you can hop in. Then in here, you see you have one new tag in here, but you can do this with all your different tags and have 15 different things in one place instead of having all these different bits of code you have to memorize on your site or different apps and different other things. So it makes it really simple. But to reiterate, just little things, that's how you set it up, get it integrated and everything. It's a really good idea to just invite your project manager, whoever, to it. If you have a Google Tag Manager account, there's a good chance you're working with a marketing company and setting this up. It's a great tool, works really well. If you have any more questions like this, post them in the comments, and I'd love to answer your questions. Thank you.